right. Good morning, Built. Here we are. I'm going to stand here and smile and see if I can get a thumbnail. Couple seconds. I think I just ruined that. Too bad I'm not a ventriloquist. We'll try this one. Hey. Okay, I don't think we're going to get a thumbnail. So today is all about HIIT and abs. If you are just checking in with us, we are built for everybody. We are a group of healthy-minded individuals of all shapes and sizes, and our goal is to be the healthiest version of ourselves. Want you to listen to your bodies today, making sure that you're paying attention to the perceived exertion rate. That is my bird in the background. I am streaming to you live from my home. Hopefully the phones won't go off, but they could. I have children. They're all in school just like everybody else right now, and they're in school in my home. If you have an exercise tracker on, go ahead and put it on workout. I'm done with the interval and all that stuff. As far as equipment, if you have weights, water bottles, sugar, whatever it is, grab them. If not, it's not a big thing, okay? So you're going to listen to your body. I don't want you to go past a 7 or an 8. I'm probably going to get texts from you guys to make sure good. Vicky's in. Good morning. Paul is in. To make sure that the sound quality is okay. We've had some issues with that, especially over Zoom the past couple days. Go ahead, open that chest, retract those shoulders, line your floor and tailbone, and go ahead and march or jog. Now listen to me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have that on the side of all of our workouts because it's very important, right? If you are working out at about a 4 or a 5, you can feel that you're working out. You can feel that you're moving and you feel good, and you can carry on a conversation. If you're not able to carry on a conversation, if you're like sucking in wind, okay, that's way too much. You're at a 10. All right, open that chest, zip up those abs, reach. So a 7 and an 8 just simply means that you know you're working, you feel that you're working. You can still carry on a conversation, but you know that you can't keep up that kind of activity for a long period of time. This is a rope. I want you to reach. Wi-Fi issue will join when I can. Uh-oh, Vicky. Uh-oh. Is that me or is that you, I wonder? Right here. Just a jab. Warming everything up. Paula, are you good? Take it side to side. Right here, toes are facing me, chest stays lifted. I'm just pushing back. This is a dynamic stretch. Come on, breathe. Have to warm everything up. Almost there. 2 more. Last one. Come on up. Bring it out to a windmill. So we're going to come down as far as you can, coming up as far as you can. Wherever that may be, I want you to push your hips back, feeling that stretch into that lower body as well as the upper body with that windmill. We're going to do 2 more. And last one. Come on up again now. Go ahead, jog or march. Anything we do, I'm going to put my hair up while we're doing these things, because when I get ready for these streams, as you guys all well know, there's a lot of things that I got to do to make this happen. Keep going. Jogging or marching. You got it. I'm going to pull this right up on the top of my head. Maybe this will work or not sometimes. We just don't know. Good. Let's go into those hamstring curls right here. No problem for me. Yay! Video and sounds are good. Good morning, Miss Jeanette. Right here. In through that nose, out through that mouth. Deep breath. Excellent. Almost there. Last 2. 1. Again, line up that floor and tailbone. Open that chest. Zip up those abs. Let's go into that rope. A little bit of the mime if you've ever had any kind of theater experience. Most of you haven't. Most of you are like, what? Okay. So I'm just reaching and pulling back. the bottom half of me is nice and tight. I'm not here. In order to do that, I'm going to lock, squeeze my glutes, line up that floor and tailbone with a nice soft knee. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Good. Just take it side to side with that reach and pull. And we'll just add a little bit of a jab here. Nothing major, guys. I'm just trying to get those muscles ready for work. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. She's back! All right, here we go. Take it side to side. This is a stretch. I don't want you getting crazy here, right? Pushing back, my chest stays lifted. These are dynamic stretches, guys. Remember that. Always begin your workouts in that manner. Your warm-up should have a nice dynamic stretch. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Going into windmills because I love them. I used to do these in 8th grade. And our gym teacher would make us start. Jeanette, you remember this. You're a year ahead of me, but you went to East Whittier, right? Didn't you go to East Whittier? Maybe you didn't. Mr. Dugard, he would start us out, he'd line us up, and then we'd have to do jumping jacks, 2 more, windmills. All right, here we go. Let's just start into this nice and easy. This is a HIIT. A HIIT just means I'm going to take you to a high intensity interval training. Woo! All that simply means is that we're going to come up and then bring it down, come back up again. What does high interval mean? I'm sorry, high intensity? High intensity determines on you, right? So that means that whatever is intense for you, maybe you're here, maybe this is your intense level right here. Maybe you're here. That's fine. Right? We're built for everybody. Come on. In through that nose, out through that mouth. I can tell I'm going to have to change my shoe laces here. Yeah, I thought you went to East Whittier. Right, Mr. Dugard. We'd have to stand there and remember we'd line up. Keep going. I've got more stories about that, but I need to change names to protect the innocent. Get ready. In through that, if we weren't on a stream, I'd bring it up. In through that nose, out through that mouth. Almost there. Breathing. And right here, just step it side to side. Step it side to side. I want to fix my shoe a little bit. Good. Now, if you want, grab your weights. I'm going to grab mine. We're going to go into a squat to a lateral raise, opening that chest, zipping up those abs, in through that nose. Here we go. So let's go ahead into that squat. You're into your heels. Toes are forward. Line up your tailbone to the floor first. Squeeze your glutes. I want you to push back, and I want you to push through the adductors as you go down into a squat and coming up to a lateral raise. Pushing through the adductors into a lateral raise. You've got this. Yes, yes, you're right. And a couple other people too, but mainly her. And you know how quiet she is. She wouldn't like me discussing all of those things. Pushing through. I hated PE. You know why? Because I was a young girl in middle school, right? Middle school stinks for everybody. And I hated getting dressed in the locker rooms. I hated wearing those horrible shorts and shirts. We're from California, anybody that's, and we would get cold in the winter. It's laughable, Jeanette, out here because, you know, our cold was what, 50? Gosh, especially at Cal High when we had swim in the morning because it was an outdoor pool. All right, we're going to do 2 more. Last one. And come up and rest. Beautiful. Okay. Taking it back up. Open up that chest. Zip up those abs. I just want to take it to a hamstring curl, which is here. Now, I want to make this a little more difficult for people that are like, I could do this all day in my sleep. I'm sleeping. Go ahead, you're here. Bring it in. Take it side to side. Adding a little movement, adding some direction changes the intensity level. Come on. Breathe. All right, so let's say that this is too much intensity for me. We're just going to take out the arms. Open up the chest, retract the shoulders, and zip up the abs. Breathe. You can even bring those arms here. Right? Good. I'm bringing them up. Come on. Exhale. Opening up the flexors and the quads here. You guys know I love my hamstring curls. Come on, because we're always in another position. Let's go. Woo! Breathe. In through that nose, out through that mouth. Again. Keep going. Not a lot of space here. You're at home. You've got time. You've got room. Come on. Woo! Keep breathing. Almost there. All right, we're going to rest it right here. In through that nose, out through that mouth. Good. Let that heart rate come down. Make sure you're monitoring. How do you feel? In through that nose, out through that mouth. Okay. We're going to go back to squats. This time, though, I want to do a frontal raise. Opening that chest, zipping up those abs. Here we go. So I'm going to bring it down into a squat, coming up to a frontal raise, pushing back into a squat, coming up to a frontal raise. Now, I do not have heavy weights on these. All right? So if you have a water bottle, that works. If you don't have lighter weights, keep going. Now, as I push back into my squat, remember I'm pushing into the adduction. That means that I'm pushing through the inner thighs as I come back into my squat, right? So I want you to think about pushing back into a squat and not dropping down into a squat. People drop down into a squat, they have a tendency to be here. I don't want you there. Opening up that chest, zipping up those abs, you're here first. Pushing through the adductors, you're coming down and up. Down and up. Come on. Down, up. Down. People say, I can't do squats and I can't do lunges because I have knee problems. Always hurts my knee. Most of the time you're doing them incorrectly. Come on. Squeeze it up. You see how my unfortunately you can see them. My glutes are squeezing. Whoo, right at the top. Come on, 2 more. Last one. Whoo, and rest. Nice. Okay. We're going to start that whole thing over. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's go ahead. Let's just jog it out. Go. Open that chest, zip up those abs. Okay. Let's say the jog is too easy. Add the arms. Come on. Breathing. This is a high intensity. This is your high intensity. Whatever that means for you. But your abs are still zipped up. You still have good form. You've got that chest nice and open. Deep breath. Keep going. Yeah, I love swimming, but I always had swimming. Now think of this. You're 15 years old in the 80s. You care about your hair, right? Kids today, I don't know what they're doing. I mean, other than well, they might care because they have all those crazy colors. Although we did too in the 80s. Keep going. You can be here. I always had swim first period. It was like something that they did to sophomores just to make them miserable. You know? And I didn't want to do it. You know, if I remember correctly, the only way you can get out of it was if it was that time of the month. I think I had that time of the month consecutively. I must have constantly been on that time of the month through first period swim. And then you only had, and rest. I might have gone over a little bit on that. You're welcome. Then you only had time, like, you couldn't make yourself pretty. Just enough time to dry off with your funky hair. All right, and go to your next class. All day long, you got to be ugly. Here we go. Which, of course, probably wasn't ugly at all. All right, but you know, open that chest. In the 80s, here we go, pushing into that squat. If your hair wasn't sticking straight up, I mean, I don't know. Hey, I wonder what the statistics are for people with COPD now and asthma from Aquanet. Pushing back through those adductors. The adductors are the inside of your legs. Squeezing up. Don't bring your weight up too high, right? They should be about there. That places too much pressure on your shoulders. Good. Squeeze it up. Again. Whoo! Uh-oh, there's a text. I failed swimming because I had it first. See? Paula says the same thing, and I wasn't going to do it. Exactly. How stupid of them. Why wouldn't they put swimming last? It's because all the competition kids, you know, like the kids that were on the teams, I guess. I don't know. Keep going. 2 more. Last one. I do remember like that sinking pit feeling too of failing gym. Or like for me, I gotta be in gym. Here we go. I gotta be in gym. And I was so mad, you know, because my grades count for college, you know, and my academics were fine. So when I would get a B in gym, I'd be so mad. I just remember thinking, if I don't get into a good school over this stupid gym class, I'm coming for somebody. Keep going. You know what, Jeanette? I think Mr. Dugard was high school. Right? Yes, Mr. Dugard was high school. Who was our gym teacher? I think it was a woman in 8th grade. I can see her. She had short hair. Keep going. All right, if you want to add some more woo! Right here. Woo! Keep those abs nice and tight. Again. Woo! Woo! Go. I'm adding a little more intensity. Got a little dig action working. Now, if this is too hard, I'm here. Right here. And at any time, I can just stop what I'm doing and keep moving. Never just stop and drop. Always keep moving. All right, come on, 3 more. Woo! And rest. Good. Keep breathing. How are we doing? Everybody okay? Well, what in the world? I have bruising. What am I doing in my sleep? Get a drink. I'm allergic to hairspray. So you didn't even in school? I didn't even know I was allergic to stuff in school. I'm impressed. You were very, open that chest, line up that floor and tailbone. You were very, what's the word? Progressive for your time. You actually cared about your health when the rest of us were eating Oreos and Cheetos. Actually, that's not true out where we were. I don't know what you guys had out here in Pennsylvania, but we had Hydrox cookies, which was basically the generic version of Oreos because some of us couldn't afford Oreos. All right, keep going. Remember, you're pushing through the adductors. I don't even know if they have those anymore. Anyway, my family was very stoked about processed foods and TV dinners. Keep going. Good. Again. Good. Going back again. Remember, you're pushing through the adductors into that squat. Exhale up. Woo! I promised you an abdominal workout today. You're still going to get it, but a little booty action on the side. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. 2. Final 1. And rest it. Okay. We're going to take it back up. This time we're going to go into a jumping jack. All right, let's go. Wait, you do the jumping jacks. Oh, okay. I thought Jeanette sent me another text. Now look, ball heel. Ball heel. Ball heel. Ball heel. Now look how controlled I am. My jumping jacks are controlled. I have a nice zipped up ab. Right? My arms aren't all over the place. They're nice and controlled. And I'm working on getting in through here into those shoulder blades. Keep going. Miss Shirley. Yes. She was oh, is that what her story was? She was on the U.S. Olympic hockey team. Keep going. She took some students to the training arena and introduced them to the team. I learned about this just recently. Hold on, keep going. I did not rate that field trip. I was just about to say, I didn't either. I was not on that list. How about that, you guys? Keep going. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake it off. Streaming music provided by 32 Count Fitness. Okay, here we go. Woo! We're gonna do, I wanna do an ab move right here. It's just a standing ab, so grab your, okay, Heather, what are you saying? I have no idea what I'm saying. We're actually gonna do wood chops, so whatever I just said to you was a lie. So we're gonna come here and bring it up. So it's a side lunge and up. You guys know how to do these. Exhale up, push back, exhale. Now, what if you don't have weights? Water bottle much? Come on. Sugar bottle? Oh, is there a sugar bottle? I don't think there is. Sugar sack? Does anybody even have sugar? I think so. I know that it's still tough to get toilet paper, but that's too light anyway. Push back, guys. Exhale up. Push back. Exhale up. Watch my feet. See how my foot's coming off? Look, be very deliberate about your feet. And up. Drop it down. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And come up. Good, nice job. Breathe. In through that nose, out through that mouth. Woo! Gonna take it back up. This time I want to go into football drills. Miss Shirley was one of the coaching for the U.S. hockey. Really? All right, go ahead. Right here. Football drills. Getting to, Jeanette. Growing up on no fast food, TV dinners, football drills, everybody move. Raised by a mother and father that were married in how do you know? Jeanette, really? 1950, home-cooked meals with milk every night for dinner. I was not, before my day. I thought you were talking about Miss Shirley. I'm like, how do you know how she was raised? Yeah, you're right. You're right. My mom, like when I was with my grandparents, I had home-cooked meals, but my mom was younger, so she was all about the TV dinners. My grandparents weren't, though. Let's go. My grandmother liked her fast food. Keep going, guys. In through that nose, out through that mouth. Ball heel. Ball heel. Come on. Here it is. Let's go. Now let's say that's too much. You can be here, right? You can even be here. Let's go. Breathing. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo, keep breathing. Good. Okay, new move. We're gonna go into a lunge. Bring it back. Let me go into this direction. Well, I don't think it matters. We're gonna twist over the forward bent leg. Twisting over the forward bent leg. Twist, come center, drop, twist, come center. Push back, drop, twist, come center. Keep going while I explain the lever. So the longer the lever, the harder the work. I'm falling. That's also a balance issue because my stabilizers have to be engaged in order to keep my balance. For me, I need to slow down if I'm gonna work that longer lever. I have a weight here. Now, again, anything anybody has at home. What if I don't want to wait? Keep going. It's the same move. I'm just gonna bring it here. Keep going. Right here. That is true. We saw the invention of the microwave. Crazy, I know. We actually didn't see the invention, but we were part of the first group of family members that actually got one in their house. We're gonna do 2 more. And I know that Paula and Vicky are the same way. And come on up and rest. Good, get a drink. We're gonna start that whole series over. I think. All right, here we go. How are we doing, by the way? Are we doing okay? All right, in through that nose, out through that mouth. Jumping jacks. Come on. Breathing. Deep breath. You got it. Make sure you're squeezing those glutes. Oh, here we go. The other PE coach from junior, Mr. Dixon. Yes! I might have had Mr. Dixon too. In fact, I know I did. I think that we had to switch around, didn't we? I think we did. Keep going. I never had to take a lap, thank God. I'd have passed out. Nobody knew what my first name was in junior high or high school if you only had me in PE. Because they would literally just call me Bruce because of the movie. Keep going. Now, if it's too much to add that hop, you can be here or you can be here. Come on, guys. Keep going. Almost there. Woo! Breathe. Shake it off. It was awful. Bruce. You know, again, keep in mind I'm a young girl trying to be cute and feminine. I didn't know that wasn't going to be possible. I still had dreams back then. All right, grab that weight. We're going to bring it out. Open that chest. Retract those shoulders, zip up those abs. Let's go. Keep going. The guys, even the boys I had crushes on. Hey, Bruce. The teachers. Bruce. Whoops. Just thinking about it. There it is. Push back. Good. That could be why I chose not to take my husband's name. Other than the obvious reasons, but I just felt like when you talk about an identity, half of the time I was called by Bruce anyway. Keep going. Keep going. You got this. Let me check the time. One more. And rest. Okay. While you're taking your rest, who's working? Is anybody working other than me? In through that nose. Let me see it. Come on. Maybe even just like a thumbs up. All right. We're going to take it back up. This time, I have to remember what we were doing, football drills. Let's go. Open that chest. Zip up those abs. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Keep going. Mr. Dixon. The windmills. Yeah. He'd start counting super loud, and he wanted our voices to bounce off the building on Whittier Boulevard. He made people take laps for fun. I knew it. Jeanette, it's freaky what's going on up in that mind. Keep going. Zip up those abs. You got to remember, we were 13, 12. Come on. Zip them up. Let that heel connect to the floor, guys. Don't let your junk fly all over the place. Keep your junk in your exercise pants. Chest stays lifted. You got this. Come on. Breathe. Let's go. In through that nose, out through that mouth. Woo! Woo! Hey! Again. Woo! Hey! Woo! Shake it off. Good. Deep breath. In through that nose, out through that mouth. Keep moving. We're going to grab that weight again. We're going to go back to those lunges. Opening that chest. Zipping up those abs. Coming back into the lunge. And twisting over the forward bent leg. Woo! Working those abdominals. You can slow these down. This is the interval that I'm talking about, right? So it's a high interval training, high intensity interval training. That's what HIIT stands for, Heather. So that just means higher intensity, followed by a lower intensity. Come on. Breathe. Drop it down into that lunge. Come on, guys. Woo! Keep going. Do what you can. If you need to take a break, you can. We have about 10 more seconds left. I have a longer lever at this point. I don't have to. I can bring it in here. But I want to zip my abs up nice and tight, almost underneath my chest. All right? Drop it down. Last one. Don't fall. That's my job. All right, rest. Good. Keep moving. Okay. New move. I'm going to take you back up into a higher intensity, and you can do this. We're going to do burpees. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You can do burpees. It's 60 seconds. Opening that chest, and it works the abs, as well as the upper body and the legs and all that stuff. All right, let's go. I'm going to show you a modified burpee first, where I come back, back, up, up, and up. I hope you're working. Back, back, here, here, and up. If I'm adding that burpee, if I want to be into a regular burpee, I'm dropping down, out into a high plank, wide legs, and up. Popping to a high plank, nice wide legs, making sure that your form is belly over your pants. Come on, suck it all up, buttercup. Let's go. And come up. We're gonna do one more here, guys. And come up. Nice job. In through that nose, out through that mouth. Deep breath. You got it. Nice. All right, this time, I want to do a little bit of a standing ab. Go ahead, grab your weights. Open that chest, zip up those abs. Loading your weights here. Lining floor and tailbone. We'll crunch now. Crunch, 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 crunch. Now my feet are about hip width apart. I'm bringing the chest, driving the knee up, bringing the chest to the knee. Sucking up those abs, but look it. I don't want to be here. I'm not here. I'm nice and tall, so wherever that looks like, whatever that is. Exhale. 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 Come on, guys. Come on. Exhale. Again. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, we're going to take it back down. I hate these myself, so just know that when we drop down to the floor, I hate them as much as you do. We're going to go into mountain climbers. Let's go. Stop it. Stop it. You know you need the mountain climbers. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Knock it off. I'm talking to myself, not you. All right, let's go. Drop it down onto the floor. Watch your form, guys. The same rules apply whether you're standing or whether you're on the ground, whether you're in a plank form. Want you to really watch your form here, right? Lining up my floor and tailbone, opening my chest, zipping up my abs. I'm gonna bring my hands down to the floor. I'm gonna get into a high plank. I have a lot of junk in my trunk, so I like to do a little Kim Kardashian there, but I don't want to. I want to bring it up. Here we go. Let's go. Now, you can take them here. Look about 5-6 inches in front of your hands. Drive that knee up. Or you can be on the floor. Okay? You can do a variation of both, right? At any time you can drop down. You can run it. Breathing. You can slow down again. Any variation of what you're doing. Again, bringing it back down on the floor, driving that knee. However you can do these. You can always come back into taking a break. Come on, we got like 10 more seconds. Drop down to your knees. I don't like them. You know why I don't like them? Because I have to work on my core strength there, but mainly my upper body strength. Let's go. Come on, stand up. In through that nose. Out through that mouth. You got it. Woo! Okay, new move. We've done these before too. Let's just do a side bend here. I'm gonna actually grab both of my weights. Open that chest, zip up those abs. Line the floor and tailbone, drop it down and up. Come on. Shh. Now, are you hunched over? Stop it. Open up that chest. Down and up. Come on, guys. This is the part in the workout that it gets tough. You can do it! You're stronger than whatever I throw at you. Really want you to concentrate on your abdominals here. 2 more. Last one. Take it to the other side. Again, opening that chest, zipping up those abs. Keep going. I just want you all to know that nobody responded to my question. How are you? Are you working? What's happening? Are you alive? Are you smoking cigarettes? Are you drinking wine? Come on, let's go. Almost there. Woo! Squeeze those glutes. 5 more seconds, guys. Woo! Last one. Come on. Remember something. No matter how hard it is to get started, and it's always hard to get started. It's always hard to get started. Don't lie to yourself. People always tell me, I want to get into a groove. I'm going to do it. It's going to be easier. Let's go into burpees. I want to get to a point where, good, thank you, Jeanette. Jeanette's working. I want to get to a point where I love exercise. I feel like I have to do it. I can't wait to get out and exercise. Let me let you in on a secret. There's very few people that love to exercise and can't wait to get up and exercise. So you need to find out what works for you. Some people work better at night. Some people work better in the morning. Some people work better in the afternoon. But no, we'll often say that 50% of it is just getting there. I think 80% of it is just getting there. Getting dressed, showing up. As you can, the first 5-15 minutes are going to be horrible. Know that. But after that, things get better and your whole day has improved and you're stronger than you were the day before. Come on. Come on. Almost there. Squeeze. Squeezing. Squeezing. Let's do one more here. And come up. Nice. That'll get that heart rate up. We are doing fabulous. Good. Again. In through that nose, out through that mouth. Grab those weights. Let's go into those standing crunches. Load them up. Drive. 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 Now I'm still standing up, but I'm not crouching, I should say slouching, right? I'm working my abdominals. I'm using my abdominals to get there, and I'm thinking about my abs the whole time. Come on. Breathe. Breathing, guys. Come on. Exhale. 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 Let's go. Ah. Woo! Come on. Deep breath. In through that nose. Out through that mouth. Open that chest. Zip up those abs. You've got this. Come on. Abdominals. 3, 2, 1. Let's rest that. Beautiful. Go ahead and put that down. Okay. We're going to go back into my personal favorites. Mountain climbers. Let the records show. Let the records stand. I hate them! Okay, it's over. Get a drink. Drop down. Let's go into it. Here we go. 60 seconds on the clock. Okay, I'll watch you. Here we go. Drive it up. Drive it up. Zipping up my abs. Remember, watch your form here. You're not into a TP, right? I don't even want to do what I want to show you, which is where you just basically sag. You're not there. You can be on the floor, but even if you're on the floor, don't bring it here. Really make sure that you have a nice form on these. Come on, guys. Breathe. Woo! Woo! You can take it down anytime. Take a break on these. I have to read this when I come up. It's all I can do. Drop down to your knees and rest. Okay, yes. So Jeanette says years ago when she was starting, she had the Billy Blanks tapes. I know there's something about your mother-in-law. You didn't like them, but you always felt good the way you felt afterwards. I have to read them again. Read that again. All right, here we go. Woo! In through that nose, out through that mouth. Don't laugh. I don't think you think it's funny at all. I cannot remember what we're doing next. Like, not even a little bit. Uh-oh. Total blank. Total Billy blank right now. No idea. Open that chest, zip up those abs. I'm going to wait for you to tell me. So as you tell me, everybody right here. Uh-oh. I think I had 2 weights. They were side bends. Yes. Okay, I eventually get there. Good. 12. There we go. Line up your floor and tailbone. Keep going. Line up your floor and tailbone. Squeeze your glutes. Good. Use your abdominals, guys. Don't walk your knees on these. Good. Yeah, Billy blanks, man. He's tough. Lots of mountain climbers, planks. Keep going. Open that chest. Zip up those abs. You got this. Let's do 2 more here. We're going to switch sides. Get ready. Go. All right, I'm going to read. Billy Blank's tapes. My mother-in-law asked me if I enjoy doing them. I responded, it's okay. But I really like how I feel after I'm done with it and the rest of the day. Exactly, that's my point. See? Last one, come on. Okay. So, this is going to be the last call on the wild on this one because I need to stretch you out. So I want to do standing abs and abs on the floor, yes? Get a drink. How we doing? Keep breathing. Woo! Here we go. Grab one of those weights. You're in through this heel. Bring it up. Exhale. Reach, pull. What? I must not have started that over. Keep going. Keep going. What did I do? I must not have started that over. You're not done just because the music stopped. Keep going, guys. Just give me a momento, por favor. Oh, it wasn't. Here we go. Maybe. Oh, come now. There we go. Other side. Good. Watch yourselves on these, okay? So it's a reach and pull, reach and pull, reach and pull. Come on, breathe. In through that nose, out through that mouth. Come on. Exhale. 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 Exhale and rest. Thank you. Thank you, Jeanette. She enjoys my workouts. I'll leave it at that. All right. Deep breath. We're going to do standing out again. Opening that chest, retracting those shoulders, guys. Find your form. Here we go. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Check it out. I'm using my abdominals. Squeeze my glutes. Zip up those abs. Again. Whoo! Holding it up, squeezing, using the core. Last one here, coming up. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Beautiful. If you have a mat, grab it. Come on! Come on! You got this. On the mat. We were going to do a series called On the Mat in our midlife group. And Joanne was like, nobody knows what that means. We're like, what? She's like, nobody knows what that means. All right, here we go. Open that chest. Zip up those abs. I'm going to see if I can make sure that I'm on camera here. Nice and tight. We're going to bring it in. We're going to come into it. I want you to come up. Bring it to the side. These are little Pilates abdominals. Come on, exhale up. Coming up. Shh. Side. side, side, bring it up. Watch yourself that you're not here, okay? I don't want you here. Right? You're coming here, up, up. Use your abdominals now. Exhale, 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 exhale. Come on, guys. Exhale. One more and rest. That was hard, I'm just saying. I felt that. You know what I mean? I felt that. All right, I'm gonna be nice because I like you people, and we're just gonna do some regular crunches. Unless I change my mind, it could happen. Come on down to the floor. Push the small of your back into the floor. Here we go, crunch it up, let's go. Up, exhale, exhale, exhale. Push the small of your back into the floor, open up those elbows. Come on. Now, if you have a weight, go ahead and put a weight right here. Right here. Come on, guys. Breathe. Again. We got this. Woo! Again. Again, if you need to, take a break because I want good form here. Two more. Last one. And rest. Bring those arms out and legs. Point those toes. Take a nice deep breath. Blow it out. Do it again. Come on, let's go. Coming up. Shake it off. Going back to the standing abs. You got this. Woo! Whittle the middle, whittle the middle, whittle the middle. All right. Grab that weight. Don't drop your weight. Okay, come on. Breathe. Add that crunch. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Open that chest and zip up those abs. Make sure that you're nice and tight here. I say tight a lot because I'm trying to get you to zip up your abs. Make sure that everything is nice and in form, good form. So let's work on it as we adjust. Opening that chest, zipping up those abs, fighting that forward tailbone. Come on. Woo! Breathe. Almost there. Come on, guys. One more. Rest it. Nice. Go ahead, put that weight down. You guys still doing okay? We're almost done. We're on the home stretcheroo. Go ahead. Open that chest. Line that floor and tailbone. Let's go. I said 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me tell you something. When I'm not able to stand up, it's because I'm not concentrating. It's because I'm not working on my form. I'm literally just thinking about working with you. Here we go. Again. Breathe. We're going to do 2 more. These are working those stabilizer muscles. Doesn't seem like it's a big deal, does it? Well, it is! Woo! And rest it. Beautiful. Last set, taking it down to the floor, I believe. Here I go again. What in the world is wrong with me that I can't remember what we're doing? So, But I believe we're on the floor. I sure hope we're on the floor. I know that we end in crunches because I felt guilty. I felt bad for you. But I can't remember what we're doing here. So let's go ahead, push the small of the back into the floor. Fingertips support the head and the neck. Exhale up. Exhale. 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 Come on. Blow it out. Breathe. Oh, I know what we were supposed to do. It takes me a minute, but I remember. Woo! Keep going. Exhale up. Shh. 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 Yes. Shh. Yes. Exhale up. Breathe. Guys, make sure that you're pushing the small of the back into the floor and that you're using your abdominals the whole time. Add a weight here if you'd like. Almost there. Come on. We've got like 10 more seconds. Breathe. Breathe. Exhale up. Use those abdominals. One more. Drop down and rest. Yes, the Pilates. That's right, Jeanette. It's the Pilates. All right, guys. Sitting back up. Last one. Come on. Last 60 seconds and then stretchy pooey time, okay? Open that chest. Zip up those abs. Make sure that those feet are in line with your hips. Don't bring them out wide into the shoulders. I think it's gonna be too much for your hips there. So bring them here. Open up nice and tall. Drop back as much as you can, being in proper form. So if your back starts to round, okay, that means that you probably shouldn't be dropping back as far. Keep going. Think about pushing your hips, your pelvis forward instead of back like this. You want to come up here. We're almost there. Keep going. Woo! Exhale up. Exhale up. Almost there. Let's do 3 more. 2, 1. Drop down. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was awesome work. Awesome work. All right, bring both knees up to your chest. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You did it. Extend your right leg. Bring that left knee up. Take that breath. Good. Do it again. So we talked about New Year's resolutions. I'm not huge on New Year's resolutions because I feel like if you have to wait until one time of the year to do something that you should be doing, that's probably not a good motive. Or not a good motive, it's not a good strategy, right? Because a lot of people, when they give themselves a date, then they just go hog wild until they get to that date. If that works for you, then continue to do it. But if you're somebody where you're just kind of like, I'm gonna push and shove until I get to that time when I say that I'm gonna do something, then we need to rethink that. But we did make some New Year's resolutions this year. Why not? What a perfect time to do it. And some of it is just one of them is just taking time to meditate. And I know everyone's eyes just rolled in the back of their head. Meditate? I can't meditate. You can. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not asking you to sit down with a gong and find your inner peace. Let's go into that cat. Rounding up into the back. As you inhale, let's go into the cow. Bringing your chest to the ceiling and opening. No, what I'm asking is that you spend about 5-10 minutes a day, probably best in the morning, maybe for you it's at night, just taking some time to breathe. Doesn't have to be perfect breathing. There's no perfect way. There's no rules on this. Good, right here. Now, I'm going to have you come on down to your mat onto your belly. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the music off because it's frenetic. And I want to talk to you. So on your bellies, bring your nose down to the mat. And bring your elbows in. I think you can see me pretty well. Yep. And then just go on ahead. We're going to go into that. Bring those hands, palms down, pushing up into a nice stretch here into that cobra. I just want you to breathe. It doesn't have to be perfect breathing. And I've told you guys this, that I learned this from Tony Robbins. I am not bright enough to come up with this on my own. And I am the kind of person that I can't maintain, like, just the thought. That's why I say don't panic about the meditation. So I'm going to come and I'm going to twist here like this. I can't do it. I've always been like, I can't even take yoga because, you know, I'm just not somebody that can stay in my head like that. And it doesn't have to be. So Tony Robbins was on Dr. Oz, actually. He says, just take a few minutes just to breathe. And then think about things that you're grateful for. What are you grateful for? Doesn't have to be a laundry list, guys. Could just be one or two things. Then think of yourself as a beacon of light in some way. And your visualization is your visualization. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with Tony Robbins or anybody else. And how and what you want to heal. Could be someone else, could be something about yourself. But visualize that healing light coming from within you. Then you want to take a few minutes to think of 3 things, and even if it's just one thing, that you want to accomplish. And then visualize yourself having accomplished it. What does it look like? I use this metaphor all the time. About my closet whenever I go to discuss all this stuff with people. And it's my closet. Let's go ahead. I always like to do this stretch. My closet is a filthy pigsty. I live with an engineer who is filthy pigsty as my closet is. He is the ultra, perfectionist to the point where he's got psychological issues from it, as I have psychological issues. I think it does represent our minds. And we share a closet, so you can imagine. Anyway, I vision myself standing in my closet that's completely organized and color coordinated. And what that feels like. I feel accomplished. I feel serene. I feel organized. Whatever it is, and that's just mine. It could be a long-term goal. I have long-term goals as well. And I visualize what it looks like for me to be standing in my accomplished, how I feel. So just start there. It's really worked for me. And that is one of our New Year's resolutions, is just to take time, 10 minutes, that's it. Morning, night, maybe it's before you go to bed. Breathe. Think about the things you're grateful for. Think about the things. Give yourself a pat on the back. What have you done that you're impressed with yourself with? We don't spend enough time doing that. We spend so much time trying to improve, and focusing on the things that we need to change. Relax. Take some time and appreciate what you've done, all of your accomplishments in life. There's so many more things that you've accomplished and done than things that you need to fix and change. I promise you on that. You just don't spend enough time thinking about them. Press those heels to the floor. Take that breath. Come on. Coming up. Bringing that tailbone to the ceiling, wherever that is for you. Could be here. Let's go ahead, walk those hands up. We're almost done. I'm going to let you go. Just want to stretch out those shoulders just a little bit. Nice little shrugs. Right? Clasping those hands behind you and opening. Right in through here. Good. Clasping them here, coming up into a lat stretch. Lengthen. I'm proud of you. I can tell you all the things that you've accomplished. Just showing up here today at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't even know if it's Pacific Standard or if it's daily. I don't know what we're doing anymore. It doesn't matter. Bring it here. Add that hand. All right, listen up. Tomorrow, I'm going to officially announce it. I'm going to have Sydney teach bar in Zoom at 11:30. 11:30 our time, 8:30 your time, Jeanette. Give Joanne the week off. Bring her back next Thursday for mindful yoga. That way we can kind of stay on track and we're not all over the place. So Sid's going to teach bar tomorrow. It'll be her first class. So let's go easy on her. But I'm kind of excited about that too. And then we'll bring Joanne back the following week. Like I said, I really want to keep these each week with an active rest day, where we're strengthening, lengthening, and we're working on flexibility. Keeps us healthy and safe and wise. Love you guys as always. It was a pleasure reading your texts, Jeanette especially. Also talking basically to myself and rambling in a camera. I will see you. This is where I walk off and wait for, I don't know what to happen, because if I just stop that video right now, we'll end up clicking off somewhere in the middle. All right, you guys, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.